Welcome back, guys. I am the West Man. We are in my one stall garage, and today we're going to get back to work on the S10. By the way, before I go, I thought I'd get some PB Blaster and spray it on these, because you know, that one might not be so bad. It's, but they're going to be rusty. Well, that's probably going to be a mess, but hopefully it'll come off. Hey guys, it is me, the West Man, and this is my one stall garage. Hey, we are back in the shop today. Gonna work on my 82 S10. I've got a brake issue. I need a brake. I mean, I need brakes. Punched a brake pedal, it went to the floor, and that was the end of the brakes. I don't like this. Hey guys, it is me, the West Man. We're out today working on my 82 Chevy S10. I went to drive it a little bit ago, not today, about a month and a half ago. And I was gonna take it to work and I hopped in it, started to back out of the driveway, hit the brakes. There was a car coming up the road, the pedal went to the floor and out into the road it went. Thank God I didn't hit anybody or anything or nothing like that. But I got it back in the driveway and took my Sierra to work. And this has been sitting outside now. And it's probably been, God, like I said, a month and a half ago that happened. I finally got it inside the garage, and it's been sitting in here for about 3 weeks. Ratgasm is sitting outside, and I just haven't done anything to it. Been busy with work and getting a little overtime and low on cabbage, so just wasn't ready to spend any money on it. But today, I've got it jacked up already. I have found that I have a brake line blown, the metal line. So we're gonna pop that off. I already went to Advanced Auto Parts and I went to Napa, and neither one of them could look up what size of line it was, or they didn't have any pre-bent lines. LMC Truck has the entire hardline kit. It's pretty expensive and I don't want to buy all that. I am going to get down there, take that line off. They said they need the fitting or the piece of the line so they can match up to get the right size, and I'm going to have to buy a brake line flaring kit. So I'm not going to get all this done today, but I am going to get that line off of there. I'm gonna bring you guys along for the ride, see if we can get this thing to stop. Let me see if we can get you straight. This is our brake line culprit right there. As you can see, it's broken right there. It's rusted. Of course, the brake line, or the brake, that right there is our culprit. It's split right there, and you can see how rusted it is. And of course, the brake fluid has got all my paint coming off. I'm gonna see if I can set this little tripod down. I'm gonna see if I can get that brake line to come loose. You know that chances are that is just gonna snap. It's never gonna come off. It's 40 years old. All right, let's see, what size are we? Oh my God, can you guys believe how easy that was? Oh my God. All right, I'm lying. The truth of the matter is, I already started to loosen that and I'm like, hey, wait, go get the camera. This should be on film. So anyway, I gotta get this line off, and Napa closed at 4 o'clock and it's probably, I don't know, 4:30 or 4:45 now. Oh, look at that, did break. That's the culprit. Now this thing here, here's the bad part of that. That brake line goes up over the top of the frame, right down under across the motor on top of the, I guess on the back side of the cross member. So you know, that's where it junctions in with the one for the passenger or the driver's side, and that thing is just gonna be, I'm sure, just pleasant to get to it and switch that out. Probably end up replacing the other side too, because it's probably gonna twist off just like that one did when I try to loosen it up. That right there, that's our bad news. I'm gonna jack this thing up further. I just got this wheel up just an inch or so. Take the tire off. I'm gonna get this thing jacked up, get it on the bigger jack stand so it's taller. Bring you guys back when I get it up in the air and see if we can get that line up. There it is, actually. You can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. I can see it running across the back side of that cross member through there. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. Be nice if I could get that off in one piece. I could maybe bend the new one to run right along there the same way. I got the tripod tipped up on two legs leaning against the grill, trying to get you in there as close as I can. Well, I was on it, but my swivel turned. I can't reach both places from, well, I can't reach the same place from both directions at the same time. I get about one turn and my swivels. It's times like these when I wish that Ginger was an automotive enthusiast and I could hold that on the bottom and she could turn it from the top and we'd have that out of there already. I've probably got it about halfway out. I got the little bugger. Okay, now I'm going to jack it up and see if I can get underneath it, get to where it routes into the other one. All right, guys, I don't know where I left off. I just do not know. Anyway, I went up to the auto parts store twice, Advanced Auto Parts, Napa. Advanced Auto Parts actually didn't believe me that they made a S10 in 1982, and in fact, they argued with me, said, you're talking about a C10. I said, no, believe me, I own an S10, 1982, very first year of the S10. Well, anyway. So I went to Napa, and they're an individually owned store, and they said I was going to have to bring in a chunk of that line to make sure that I got the right size. So I come home and put it up on the big jack stands, and I got that brake line off. So here it is off. This is where it snapped off on the end, right there. And that is the culprit. I went down to the other end, no slippage, no nothing. That's pretty good shape here. Probably because the engine and stuff leaks like a sieve and never got rusty down there. But there it is. I'm guessing it's somewhere around 40 inches long. I do have a little tubing bender. So I'm going to get that line tomorrow and do my best to bend it as close as I can. We'll see how it turns out. So I'm going to go in the house and chill out, and I'll bring you guys back tomorrow. I'll have to take a trip to the auto parts store and we'll get this figured out. And then Ginger is going to have to help me bleed the brakes. All right, guys, it is the next weekend, and I'm back on the S10. Got that brake line, got it on at the end over there by the rubber flex line, got it bent down around cross member. Just got to get down there, cut that to length, put that little bolt on that holds it to the back side of the cross member, flare the end, put it together. Should be good to go. However, I come out here, I have another leak. I'm guessing that that is brake fluid. I'm hoping it's dripping out from where I disconnected the rusted brake line. We're gonna find out together. Turn the rest of the lights on. I'm gonna get a couple of shop towels, wipe that up so I don't have to lay in it. We're gonna get started and finish this thing up. Here's my brake line. I've got it coming down from up above. Gonna come over here. This is that little clip. Screws on right there to the back side of that cross member with that bolt right there. And then this I'll have to trim off because it goes right into that union right there. And I did find the source of that leak. It came right out of here, dripped down. You can see the wet spot and ran the whole way out there. So I am sure that it just has dripped dry, that master cylinder. I'm hoping that you can see that is red. Transmission leaks there from the drain plug. The pan leaks all the way around. Comes out of the speedometer housing. It's all wet there around the shifter. Linkage output. I don't know why that just shut off, but it did. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up. I'm gonna start bending that around there, getting it cut to length, and I'll keep you guys here with me. I'm gonna have to check this for a second and make sure that it doesn't shut off again like some wacky timer thing that needs reset. Okay, I'm gonna say, let's that thing about right there. I can see that little tubing cutter out of the corner of my eye, but I couldn't reach it. Am I still recording? Yeah, it's still recording. I looked at LMC Truck and they had a complete hardline kit for this. It's $279. And I thought, I only need the one piece. It was pre-bent. I don't know how they'd ship it to you without getting it all bent up, but I can imagine if they're gonna package that in such a fashion, it'd probably be $479 once the time they shipped it. First class, fragile ship, do not bend, all that stuff. So we can make these things right here at home. If it was a completely concourse restored choke vehicle, might want to do something like that. But, and just like that, cut that much off somewhere right here. Make sure that we put our fitting on before you go flaring that out, or you're never gonna get that on there. Okay, this is a 5/16 line. So on my little flaring tool, got a whole bunch for different sizes. Not 5/16, 3/16, and that's the smallest hole. And though you would think that that numbered side would be the chamfered side, it is not. And so you'll want to put the beveled side or chamfered side facing out. And we have this little tool, this little thing, this little nipple right here, and the base of this thing, that is how much tubing you want sticking above your flaring tool. And I'll show you here in a second. I'm holding this thing with this. Let's see if I can turn you. I gotta be able to turn you. You guys might not see any of this if I can't get any daylight. So you just put that in there loosely, and then you want to slide that up until your brake line is even with that. And you want to tighten it down. I have a wrench for that right here, I believe. Okay, clearly I am turning that the wrong way. I sure am. They have way better flaring tools than this one. This one was, I think $29, and I think it's 9-piece. It's this. There's a little clamp over here. I'll reach it and show it to you in a minute. And then it's got that little piece that I showed you, and different sizes, one for every hole. I don't know, maybe if you was a mechanic that did this at your job every day, you might want a better, more expensive one. But for the average guy, I got this at Advanced Auto Parts for, like I said, 29 bucks. It works. Done a good job. Okay, it said on there that you want to tighten that up nice and snug. You want to make sure that it doesn't move on you. Now that you've got that line sticking out right there, you're gonna take that pin and stick it in the end of your hole. Before I stick that in there, because it's just gonna fall out, I'm gonna grab that little, is that the same wrench? All right, so I don't have one of those automatic one-person vacuum pump bleeder kits. It's just poor little old me, the West Man, my one-stall garage. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to crack that bleeder open on this side. Well, I'm going to put some fluid in it. Maybe by tomorrow morning, Ginger will be able to come out and help me bleed these. I ought to be able to pop this loose without any problems because it's not that old. I'd be very angry if I don't want to like crank on it, you know? Whoops, you guys ain't even pointed nowhere near in the right direction. So, since I don't want to twist that off, I'm going to hose it with some PB Blaster. We'll be bleeding those the old-fashioned way tomorrow morning. Now, that's an absolute lie. This is Wednesday night. Tomorrow's Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. There's family coming. I'm going to put some PB Blaster on there. Maybe tomorrow I can crank it loose when I get 5 minutes to myself. But I am probably not going to be back on this to bleed it until Friday or maybe Saturday. So, this is Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving. By the time you guys see this, it'll probably be January or something, but I want you guys to know I'm thinking about you the day before Thanksgiving, and I hope your turkey day is good. Well, was good, because it'll be over. Spray that, and I'll move you up topside. Okay, I hosed that bleeder down with some PB Blaster. Don't want to leave everything out in a mess. There's my brake line. Where is my files? I had... There it is. I had these toolboxes in the house for years. And then they were in Ginger's craft room, and we used to make candles. So these toolboxes were in there filled with candle scents and all kinds of stuff. She redid her candle room. It's not a candle room anymore, it's just her craft room. So I brought these toolboxes out. I was able to get some organizing done with my tools and stuff. And so now I got the big boxes out here in the garage. Really allowed me to create a little bit more space, though you wouldn't know it, and get my tools more organized. I just have to remember what drawer everything is in and where I'm gonna start keeping everything. Let me see, I can put that flaring kit, but that's new to me. Where? But there's an empty drawer right there. Oh, look at that just broke. I went to bend it a little bit and it broke right off. That line was definitely out. I'm gonna have to top off all of my fluids when I put this thing down. All right, I'm just rambling. I ain't doing anything right now. Putting some stuff away, wiping some stuff up. I will see you guys in just a day or two and we'll get this thing wrapped up. Hey guys, it is me back in the shop today. I am the West Man. This is my one stall garage. I got that brake finished up on the passenger side front. I got that down. Ginger helped me bleed it. Back out here today, got the truck down off of the jack, back on the dollies, and I thought, just a brake line. What do I do now? Gotta do something else, gotta add to it. I forgot everything that I was gonna say, talk about, and do. Here comes a siren. There's rat gassing. And the S10.
Isn't that the second time they've gone down today?
Yeah, 2 or 3 times that they've been out.
Hi, I'm Wes's wife.
Anyway, there's the S10 right there. Got it outside. Got that brake line on, and Ginger had come out and helped me bleed that. But I must have, I don't know, I guess maybe not hit the record button or somehow deleted them, but I don't have that little piece where Ginger helped me bleed those brakes. Don't forget you can like, share, and subscribe. Helps me out a whole bunch. Doesn't cost you anything. Subscriptions are free for the rest of 2022. Can't tell you what's going to happen next year, but for now, the subscriptions are free. We're going to have that S10 back in a couple of more times. Actually, got that brake line on, got it bled, got it everything working, and then something else happened to the brake. We talked about it before. The master cylinder is the original master cylinder. Push the brake pedal, it is not coming out the whole way. I don't know, aside from the fact that it's an original master cylinder and it needs replaced. I don't know what happened, but apparently somehow either I did not hit the record button or I somehow deleted a couple of clips. Ginger came out, helped me bleed those brakes, got those all done. And I just needed this clip now to finish up this video so I can get it edited and get it out. Anyway, we got another video that I've already started editing. We'll probably get that one out before the next brake video. I've got to do a couple of things before I can get the truck back in here. I am the West Man. Like, share, and subscribe. They're free, actually. 2022. All subscriptions are free. Like and share them, and I will see you guys soon. I'm the West Man. This is my one stall garage. I needed a break. It kind of has them now.